One day, I looked at my bank account emotionally and realized I had almost nothing left. Bills piled up, stress kept growing, and honestly, I felt like my entire life was falling apart emotionally. But when I hit rock bottom financially, God showed up in ways I never expected.
Welcome to God Showed Up Stories. Today's story is for anyone emotionally struggling with financial stress, uncertainty, debt, fear, or the feeling that life suddenly became unstable. Money problems emotionally affect more than finances. They affect peace, sleep, relationships, confidence, mental health emotionally. And honestly, many people silently carry financial stress emotionally while pretending everything is okay. But today's story is a reminder that God can still provide hope emotionally, even during seasons of loss, fear, and uncertainty, even when things look impossible emotionally. Before we begin, make sure to like this video, comment below where you're watching from, and share this story with someone who may need encouragement today. Now let's get into the story.
A few years ago, honestly, I thought my life emotionally was finally coming together. I had steady income, a comfortable routine, plans for the future emotionally, and for a while, everything seemed stable. But then slowly, things started falling apart emotionally. Unexpected expenses, work problems, debt building quietly in the background, emotionally. At first, I told myself things would improve emotionally quickly, but honestly, the stress kept getting worse. I remember sitting at my kitchen table emotionally late one night, surrounded by bills, and honestly, I felt completely overwhelmed emotionally. Numbers, late notices, phone calls emotionally I stopped answering. It felt like no matter how hard I worked emotionally, I kept falling further behind. And slowly, fear started controlling my thoughts emotionally every day. I stopped sleeping well, stopped enjoying life emotionally, stopped feeling hopeful, because financial stress emotionally can make people feel trapped. And honestly, there were moments emotionally where I felt ashamed. Ashamed that I was struggling. Ashamed that I couldn't fix things emotionally faster. Meanwhile, everyone around me emotionally seemed successful. Social media made it even worse emotionally. People traveling, buying homes, celebrating financially, emotionally, while I was quietly wondering emotionally how I would survive the next month. I remember one specific morning emotionally sitting in my car crying before work. Because honestly, I was exhausted emotionally from pretending I was okay. That morning, I finally prayed honestly. Not polished prayers emotionally, not religious words, just honesty. God, I don't know what to do anymore. And honestly, that prayer emotionally changed something inside me. Not my finances immediately, but my heart emotionally first, because slowly, God started teaching me emotionally that my worth was not connected to my bank account. And honestly, I realized fear had completely taken over emotionally inside me. So instead of panicking emotionally every day, I started focusing on one day at a time, one prayer at a time, one step at a time emotionally. I started budgeting better, making difficult decisions emotionally, cutting unnecessary spending, accepting help emotionally when I needed it, and honestly, humility became part of my healing emotionally. Then, little by little, unexpected opportunities emotionally started appearing. Not overnight miracles, but open doors emotionally. Extra work opportunities. Encouragement from people emotionally I didn't expect. Financial wisdom emotionally I wish I had learned years earlier. And over time, things slowly started stabilizing emotionally. But honestly, the greatest thing God restored emotionally wasn't just my finances, it was my peace. Because before, money emotionally controlled my happiness completely. But during that difficult season emotionally, God taught me how to trust Him emotionally even when life felt uncertain. Today, my situation emotionally looks completely different than it once did. Not perfect, but healthier, wiser, more peaceful emotionally. And honestly, Looking back now, I truly believe God used that painful season emotionally to teach me lessons I never would have learned otherwise. Patience, humility, gratitude, trust emotionally. So if you're struggling emotionally with financial stress right now, please hear this carefully. You are not a failure emotionally because life became difficult, and your current situation emotionally does not define your future. God can still rebuild what feels broken, even financially, even emotionally, even when hope feels far away. And sometimes, God starts rebuilding people emotionally long before their circumstances change.
If this story encouraged you today, comment "God showed up" down below. And if you believe God can restore emotionally what feels broken, comment "God will make a way." Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to God Showed Up Stories, and turn on your notifications so you never miss another powerful testimony. And share this video with someone emotionally struggling with financial stress right now. Thanks for watching. And remember, God always shows up right on time.